Guys, it's Jay here from Burn My Mood podcast. This is part 2 of my interview with viral social media star Jess. She has over 400,000 followers for her comedy and entertaining content, especially on TikTok. If you have not listened to part 1 of my interview with Jess, this episode is not going to make any sense. So make sure you've listened to part 1 and then come back for part 2 for more of our juicy, wholesome catch-up. I hope you enjoy this one.
The sheer scope of grief and wasted human potential, we have a moral obligation to understand the ultimate reasons why we destroy one another.
We're drinking.
Are you going to hear me gulp if I do it right close?
Do it, why not?
This is a really bad pet peeve of mine, so I'm going to do it to annoy everyone.
I'm gonna leave it in now. So,
Don't you hate it when you're on the phone to someone? Especially if they've got earphones in or you've got earphones in and they drink and they're... I'm like, no. I'll
be
fucking
honest,
hang up on you, mate.
I usually put my phone on speaker when people ring, just because I breathe so loud. Yeah, but sometimes when I edit the pod, I think, oh, I can't be bothered to like edit how loud my breathing is, so I just hope no one gets bothered by it.
No. If you started gulping in my ear, then yeah, that's honestly, it's my worst. I can't. It's fucking... No.
Look at the pot. Look at the laptop.
Oh, want to sit on mummy?
She probably does.
Want to sit on mummy?
So I was also going to talk about with you. What was I going to say? Oh, what we were going to talk about is what are some of the rudest things that people have ever said to you?
Oh, we spoke about this earlier, but it's when...
Oh, you've got a really good one.
It's when people comment on your... It's when people comment on your videos or your TikToks going, oh my God, are you pregnant?
That's so rude.
What do you fucking mean? Do you know what? It is one of the things in life. So there's this girl, I really can't remember what her name is. She's blonde, and I follow her on TikTok, and she posted a video where she was in the airport, duty free, going on holiday, was with her boyfriend, and someone, and the cashier lady, I think she was buying like a perfume or something, turned to her and goes, oh, like, when are you due? And she was like,
It's so rude.
I'm not pregnant. And it's like, what's the actual fuck?
Yeah, that's so rude. Like, it's just, no one should ever comment on that stuff
The thing is, right,
anyway.
as a woman, yeah, like, no one, you should never, unless, like, even if it's women ask other women.
Yeah.
I've never had a man say to me,
Yeah.
are you pregnant? But women should know that unless someone announces that they're pregnant or anything like that, then you shouldn't ask.
Definitely not.
It is so fucking rude. Like, obviously, if I was pregnant and it was clear, I'd go to you, yeah, I'm pregnant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd have a sticker.
I wouldn't
baby
expect
on
you
board.
to. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. Or I'd walk around looking ginormously pregnant.
Wearing maternity clothing.
Yeah, it
I feel like that's the only time that it's acceptable to say it. You know, if there's
because the thing is,
Yeah,
you
your belly
don't-
button's bigger.
Yeah, you don't know whether they, you know, what if they just had a miscarriage and they, you know, like if
Yeah,
they,
that would be so bad.
you know, what if they carried it full term, but you know the baby didn't make it? Do you know what I mean?
I've
Like, you
actually
just don't
had that
know.
comment before, but that was when I had a gluten problem, like really bad. So someone said to me once, babe, do you remember what they said? Someone said to me when I had the really bad gluten problem. I can't, that's what I'm asking. No, someone definitely
Alex isn't
made.
on this planet right now.
I don't know whether away with the fairies.
I am the girl from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels that sinks into the camera.
But I don't know whether it was someone asking or just someone making a comment about it.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that I mean, to be honest, I probably did look pregnant. Like I was holding my belly in pain all the time. But it was just kind of one of them things where it's like, well, no, and it's just so rude. But I don't know whether it's because it kind of stuck out so much because my frame is so small.
Yeah.
That maybe it did actually look like that. Like I
Yeah.
did probably look about 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Not even like 6 months. Like I looked bad.
Mm.
And then after that, I thought, well, to get revenge of the world, I started playing on it. So I used to work in a driving job, and basically, when you're a driver, it's really difficult to find places to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I used to think, well, it's illegal to say no to a pregnant woman. So I
Yeah.
used to go in there purposely, holding my belly, going, please, can I use your bathroom? And they go, no, we can't. And I just look at my belly and go, oh. And they go, all right. That's a true story. I've done that numerous times.
It's on my TikTok. Obviously, you know, I've gained a bit of weight, and people
I
are
don't
like,
think you have, you know.
I have.
Well, I
I
guess you
have.
notice more, but
Yeah.
I actually don't think you have.
People, this one lady was like, oh my God, Jess, are you pregnant? Like saying it in a happy way. And I'm just like, do you have any idea the knock-on effect that has to how I feel about myself and my self-confidence? Because
It's so rude.
I've always struggled with my weight. So when someone sits there and says to me, oh my God, are you pregnant? I'm like, do you understand how much that makes me feel like shit?
Yeah.
And do you know what as well? So I had it twice when at my old job in the same fucking day. So I was clearly wearing like an unflattering top. And one lady goes, I didn't realise you were pregnant. And I go, I'm not pregnant. And she was like, oh, sorry. And then she just carried on dilly-dallying, had her hair done, whatever. She wasn't my client. And what my client came in to book a haircut, right? And I'm standing in the makeup area doing someone's makeup. And she goes, I guess congratulations is in order.
You're like, what for?
And I was like, what? She was like, you're pregnant. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I never saw that woman again.
Yeah. I mean, she was probably so ashamed of
And,
herself.
right,
You've got my vape juice.
Lulu.
Boys, the dog has my vape juice.
Oh shit.
No, she's
Not that nicotine bottle.
and
That is the last dandelion.
dash the last dandelion. And the thing that's so annoying to this day, so that
Thank you.
happened a whole year ago now, and to this day, if I see, like, I'm so cautious now of my stomach that I purposefully, if I'm talking to new clients or clients that I haven't seen in a while that might think I've gained weight, or like because I hold my weight on my stomach, I go, oh yeah, I was so drunk this weekend. I purposefully say that to nearly every client or every person that I don't
that must
know
be
well.
awful though to
It
have to
is.
just like almost.
I feel even if someone like looks down on my stomach, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna ask me if I'm pregnant. Oh my God, they're gonna ask me. Oh my God, they're gonna ask me. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go out after work and have a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna get smashed.
Yeah, because then
But you don't want to tell people like. You don't want to feel like you have to.
Oh,
tell
I
people
do it
what you're
all the
doing.
time. I do it all the fucking time because honestly, it is like a thing that is reoccurring in my head now.
Yeah.
And that's all from people being, you know, insensitive.
Yeah, and what if, for example, someone was pregnant and people made that comment in front of people that didn't know? That's also bang out of order,
What if? And the thing is, it's none of your fucking business,
isn't it?
Like I could carry that baby until I fucking pop it out. It's 2 years old. It's still none of your business.
Yeah. What if
It's-
you wanted to keep everything about it completely private?
Yeah. Like, what if I don't want my child to be on social media?
Yeah.
Like,
It's literally no one's fucking business.
it's none of your business until I make it your business. Do you know what I mean?
Words, sister. What's that?
Yeah.
How'd you do that click thing?
Slay.
It's like when you hear good poetry.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I was doing it over here. The fucking mic's here. Yeah. But no, that is disgusting. I hate that.
it is. It fucking is. It's just horrible, and you know, it's not. It's especially when you've struggled with eating disorders and shit your entire life.
Yeah.
And someone says that, like, I'm so conscious about my
Yeah.
weight.
And probably before someone started saying that stuff, you were probably thinking, oh, I'm feeling a lot better about myself.
Yeah.
And then someone says something like that, you're
Yeah.
like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's like one step forward.
And when they
steps
asked
back.
me, I still. So I've probably put on about 2 stone since then. So I was 2 stone smaller than
Well,
I
you
am
don't look
now.
like you have.
Well, you know, it's in junk in the trunk. It's not in the trunk.
Really, you don't.
Junk in the gunt.
Yeah, people are fucking rude, man.
They fucking are.
People love to comment on anything.
Oh, do you know what? I just don't agree with people commenting on other people's appearance.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's some fashion and things that people do that I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Oh, don't.
But
I
I'm not
could say
gonna
so much about some of that stuff.
Oh, same. But I'm not gonna sit there and say and like be mean to someone.
No.
Like,
There's no need to
no.
do something like that.
If that makes you happy, then fine. You still look butters, but I'm not gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? How is it my right?
If you feel good, you feel good.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you tell them about the rude thing that was said to you that was really funny that I laughed at and I said, do you want to delete that comment? And you were like, no, I'm going to keep that in. Do you remember what it was? You were there.
No, they said. Oh, did they? But
Yeah.
what video was that
I
on?
don't know, but just say it. It was.
It
one
was.
of your videos.
So he's talking about.
It was rude. It was rude. Like,
So there's
your
two
original question
there's
was there.
two comments that are funny, and I have not deleted them because I find them hilarious. It was
I
think-
leave my hate comments
yeah.
on my phone.
Well, I think both of them were on Get Ready With Me's, and one person just put, "You are literally the walking clap," and then
That is so rude, by
And
the
then-
way, but that is really
I
funny.
was like, babe, you need to like delete that comment or something. She's like, I'm keeping it on.
yeah, I was like, no, that I think I pinned it. I was like, that's going to the top. And no, the one that I fucking pissed myself over. I even commented. I did a video response to the comment. Someone just put, "You're clapped,"
What?
and I fucking pissed myself.
You pissed yourself. Because
Yeah.
you're not clapped.
Well,
That's
no,
why.
they just put, "You're clapped."
It's
I'm
like,
like,
how
that is
old are you?
hilarious.
13. Oh yeah, don't chew a battery.
Battery? Battery there,
But it's comments like that. I'm just like,
People
lol.
are rude. I've had someone, like, probably one of my first ever hate comments was someone saying that I think it was something along the lines of, I look like a man, and I just thought I probably sound more like one than I look like one.
Yeah.
Calm down. And yeah, I never really get too many comments about my appearance, but the most recent one is that I looked 50, and I thought fair enough.
Why would people?
But
what?
I make my content, I make like this. Like,
Yeah.
I literally make it so, like, I get my worst angle. So then if people ever see me or make a comment, I look fucking better.
Yeah, but also, you know, I do videos like that as well. If I've
Yeah.
got something to say, I'm sorry,
I just
yeah,
talk
like
like
walking
this.
along, double chin, right in
Yeah.
the shot.
And when I'm, like, talking like this, my eyebrows,
Yeah.
50 lines on my forehead,
Yeah.
credit card it. But, like, I'm just, like, rude.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, fucking 13-year-old probably commented on it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
But
fuck
yeah,
off.
I do hate a bit of rude comments, but I leave them on there because I think I can just make more content out of that.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
think
mean?
the only comment, the only,
Trolling you.
yeah, just commenting,
It builds
Yucky.
her up. It builds her up. What makes her want to be better.
Yeah, yeah, it's because I don't like mayo. So if Alex leaves mayo out I've asked him to put it away. He don't. I'm like, it's binning then. I don't want mayo in the house. I remember when I used to have my own flat, and if someone brought like takeaway to my house, if it had mayo on, I'd be like, outside.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was passionately mayo hater, but now I'm a bit more accepting of everyone. So I'm like, oh, it's just garden.
I love mayo.
I hate it. It smells. I just don't like it. Why is it white? Surely it's not actually white.
Well, it's eggs, isn't it?
Eggs and what? Because eggs don't taste like mayo.
Oh no,
Eggs
cheap mayo tastes eggy.
Does it?
The jarred mayo. Do you get the jarred mayo? Good.
He doesn't get any really, because I'll just bin it.
Nazi Germany here.
I'm not sure if I should keep that in or not. Do you know, there's a lot of things I don't mind keeping in, and then I think, I wonder how sensitive that is.
You come in and ruined it.
Keep it in.
Have you two done a podcast yet?
No.
Are you not going to do
I
one?
think we tried.
To be fair-
10 minutes into it, we had like an argument.
No.
I really want to go.
That is not true. That is not true at all. The first pod I ever done before I done it solo, I wanted to do it like this.
Yeah.
So we sat down and did a pod, and then I basically spoke about our relationship openly,
Yeah.
but you're more private than I am.
Yeah.
So you took that as it's an argument,
I'm
and
busy.
I took that as I'm just talking openly, like.
Yeah.
I just thought you was asking me to do the dishes. That's how we opened.
Set up the whole system, like put the camera on just to get you doing the housework.
Basically,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. But if you want to do one,
again.
if you wanted to do one, I would want you to do one.
Yeah, I'll do one.
You're saying that now.
Yeah, speak to my agent.
I think it'd be interesting
I 100% think you should.
because obviously, like to talk about how you got into like being a DJ and.
I've just had it. I've just had it outside. I've had
Yeah.
the
Well, I've not,
It's a
so you're
great
gonna have to do a podcast so I can
Yeah.
watch it.
Why didn't you
I'll
record
tell her-
that?
I'll fill her in on the way home. I mean, talk to her about it.
And then I'll be like, and then what did he say? And then what did he say? And then what happened?
I told him it was like watching a
And then he was vibe chemistry.
and out of nowhere.
It was like overnight, wasn't it? It was literally like
It was.
overnight.
It was. Yeah.
Well, obviously not to us, but it felt overnight to everyone else
Mm.
because it was like you started doing shows, and then as soon as it was on radio, just everything changed.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I think there's something quite comedic as well about you talking to Alex about it because you already know it all.
Yeah.
You're like, so tell me how you became.
You
You know,
was
yeah. Why do you want to know? You know.
Sometimes we go to places. I'm like, oh, you did a show here before, and you're like, I've done so many shows, I can't remember this one place. And then you'll go in, you're like, oh, I remember now. Yeah. It's just if we park in a different area, it'll be like, I'm not sure if I've been here, and you're like, yeah, I have. I remember. But no, it's been fun. This has been really fun as well.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Do you
You're
want,
welcome.
Do you want the question?
Yeah, I've also got some quick fire questions for you.
Okay.
So I thought these would be really fun to do. But these are like, when I say quick fire, you answer them however you want. So, tell me 3 things on your bucket list.
Ooh. I want to go to America on holiday.
Ooh.
Well, bucket list is in like
Things you want to do before you die.
own a coffee shop.
Cool.
Yeah, I want a coffee shop, and next door I want my own salon.
Oh, that would be cool. What
Yeah.
if you did a coffee shop and a salon?
Yeah, well, that's what I want.
That's cool.
And then in the evening, right, I would get a little DJ in the corner.
Rave.
Yeah. Fucking rave. Drugs. Yeah, I want like a little coffee shop, and then in the night make it into like a little. Do you know what I want? A coffee shop that I feel like has a bit of like a vibe. So it's like, you know, when you want to meet up with your friends, right? You don't want to go for a drink. You want more of a chilled environment, but you want somewhere that's more lit than a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So I'd have a coffee shop, yeah. And in the summer, I'd have like everything open plan. I'd have like UB40 playing.
Nice.
Oh my God, a bit of fucking Bob Marley.
That
Bit
sounds
of
like a
80s
vibe.
classics. Do you know what I mean? Some disco balls hanging everywhere. Really good cakes and like fucking really nice coffee and shit.
Yeah, that sounds
You know,
fun.
Start the night.
And
No,
finish it.
you're gonna start the night by going, "Can I have a cappuccino?" Are
No, I
you?
thought you said when you turn it into a bar.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
wasn't on about starting with a coffee.
Hey, you guys are mocking it. I used to have a tea before every night out. It got me ready.
That's weird.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I always needed a tea and a zoot.
Oh my God, I would never. I
That
don't
would
understand.
not get me out.
No.
That would get me in.
You know, the
That would
first
get me
time,
very much
the
out.
first
We
time
were
we ever
eating.
saw Alex, first time you know about strawberries and cream, right? Me and Stu had edibles, so
ya?
like we were in the festival, like living like this,
That was
like
a good
Just
one.
say those edibles were smuggled
In
via
my butt.
Jess's arse crack,
yeah,
which then melted.
yeah.
It was like
Obviously, they were in a packet.
That's brilliant.
We literally must have left at like 6 or 8
Yeah,
because
we
we were
did.
both walking around like, I'm hungry.
Because we met you guys, didn't we? You were outside.
Yeah,
we
I was
met
in the
you guys for a
crowd.
bit, and then you went, and then I think we went.
Yeah.
Shortly after, yeah. It wasn't long.
Yeah, but we made really good, like some of our bestest festival friends out there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember you guys being in quite a group.
Yeah, we met them
Yeah,
there.
we met them there.
Hannah,
I
if
love
you're
that.
watching this, Hannah and Holly, and then we saw them quite a few times. D&B All Stars. We saw Hannah at Boomtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when it's like you go to festivals, we have such crews. Every time we go to festivals, there is always the same people, and they're just like the bestest friends, and like
Love that.
it's the fucking best time, mate. Like I just like it's such a family unit, and we always like no matter what festival it is, no matter how far, there's always oh my god, it's do you know what I mean? And then you'll see each other like a little family, so much love, and like oh, I've made such good friends.
Guys, it's Jay here. Quick button into the episode. The camera batteries died because we were basically making a whole series. No, I'm joking. It's just a 2-part episode, and we're bringing it back right now.
There may need to be a part 2. I don't know how long this has been, but I'll figure it out.
What can I say? I like to talk.
Sorry. It's so that I can line the camera footage up with it. Yeah, so do you think that having like a family unit at festivals where you meet like your friends there and you always bump into them, do you bump into them by accident?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
it's so good. We've made so many friends.
And do you think that's because of festivals or actual the genre, like D&B?
Oh, drum and bass, 100%. I've been to house raves and stuff before, and the people were just obnoxious and like, you know, like going like dancing like this, and they're like, and all the men with their fucking turkey teeth and like the tops off, and they're like,
Different vibe.
"What's happening, girl? You white? What's happening, girl? You white? Fuck off." Honestly.
I actually saw someone at the festival Alex and I went to last weekend with turkey teeth, and I don't know if it's something you can be like, oh, have you had your teeth done? Or
I
that's
do it all the
offensive.
time. I have no shame. I'm like, you've got fake teeth, haven't you? I really like your teeth. They're fake. Where'd you get your teeth done then?
Is it rude?
How much they cost?
No, you can tell.
Yeah, but they're walking around like this.
Yeah, they are like super bright, and your teeth aren't meant to be that white.
No, all that straight, all that porcelain.
Yeah,
All that
don't
loud.
look they don't look like. They're
But
probably,
they want it like that, innit? They want
I think
their
it
teeth
looks
to look
good
like
for
that.
social media. That's about it. But it
I
don't look
don't
good
agree.
in real life. I think on socials, if you're doing like actual modelling and stuff, I think it does kind of suit that aesthetic. Because it all
Some
looks
people
clean.
just push it way too far when it comes to the turkey teeth.
Yeah.
The only person, well, I know a few people that have them, but my friend, one of my friends, Charlie, she's got really good teeth.
Yeah.
Like, and she didn't take it to the extreme. Her teeth are well nice.
What, and she got them done?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. But some people, no, they're just it's too much.
What else is on your bucket list?
What was the thing that I said first?
America.
Oh, did I? And then I went on
way
a
off.
tangent about something completely
You
fucking
remember
different.
She said,
My coffee shop.
Do you
All
remember
right.
She said like quick fire.
And then all of a sudden,
Do you know
here
what
I
it is?
am.
This is me trying to introduce a game to the pod. But the first game was cards, and they took weeks to come. So I was like, oh, I'm just not going to be able to use them. And then they came today. So I've got previous guests to write them. I wonder who that was. They would have known if they watched this.
Yeah.
Because they come out one day after the other. So this would have come out the day after yours. So, yeah. We're going to ask your questions at the end.
Yep.
But then I also thought, while in that meantime, I wrote down like a list of games I want to test out. One of them's really funny, but I don't know if anyone will want to do it. It's called Show Me Your FYP. So basically, I'm just going to look at your TikTok feed.
What would be on mine? Mine's funny.
I just
love
think
mine.
everyone's...
Get ready with me, some makeup.
I think Show Me Your FYP would be well funny though, because some people talk about how much they hate TikTok because their FYP is shit, but I want to see their FYP. Like, why is it shit? I
No,
want to see that.
I love my For You page.
Yeah.
I fucking love TikTok.
I go through phases. I go through loving it, and then
apart from when I got on the lesbian algorithm, no, that was not good. Fucking lesbians, honestly annoying. just all in the camera, like fucking smouldering.
not all, but some.
No, just TikTok lesbians. They think everyone fancies them. It's hilarious.
Would you say they're more vain than men?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's no question, mate.
Not
Honestly.
all men, but some.
No. Honestly, my experience, if people don't know that I've actually dated women, so I'm allowed to say this, I'm not homophobic before anyone's like, oh my God, how can you say that about lesbians? People, I'm like, oh, fucking, you know what you're doing as a lesbian when you go on TikTok and start smouldering at the camera, thinking that girls are going to be like, fuck.
Oh my God, speaking of, right, so when I did, I didn't think it would update, but I did the famous birthday check page, because last time it was so funny.
Yeah.
So if anyone hasn't watched the last episode me and Jess did, basically when I was doing a bit of research outside of TikTok, it comes up with, you can basically search someone's name, and if they're got a high following in the public eye, they're at a level of fame, there is a website that, hang on a second, I can't multitask for shit. There is a website called Famous Birthdays that categorizes them and basically sums up who they are. So it gives their birthday, their star sign, where they live, their their age, their ranking of popularity, and your one has changed from when we last spoke. So there's still a lot of it in there. So it goes about TikTok star, known for her candid vlogs, storytime videos, comedy sketch videos, and shopping hauls. Her Jessica Roseanna TikTok has over 41,000 followers.
Interesting.
She posted her first TikTok in February 2020, and in the video, she makes a joke about having to be TikTok famous to get a girlfriend. And then,
oh, how times have changed.
and then literally below it, it goes, she has a boyfriend.
That worked out.
Yeah.
So getting TikTok fame did not get her a girlfriend, it got her a boyfriend.
Well, actually, from 2020 till now, I've actually dated women, I've dated a non-binary person, I've dated a trans person, I've dated a woman, and now I have a boyfriend.
So would you say that getting TikTok famous assisted in any of those areas?
Well, yeah, because it's how me and Stu... No, not the fame, but having TikTok is how me and Stu communicated for the first time.
Amazing. So I would call that a success.
So TikTok just turns people straight, basically.
Referring back to your last comment.
Yeah.
They go on to lesbians.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no. Look at that girl with that fucking shaved head and a man bun with tattoos. God, they all look the same. What's that? A nose piercing? Oh. Oh, what's that? She's wearing black cargo trousers. Oh, edgy.
So edgy.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? A checkered shirt. Oh.
I actually love a checkered shirt.
Yeah, so do
I
I.
need
I've got
some-
thousands.
No, I don't, but I
I've
need
got
them.
loads.
I think my obsession started from school when everyone had the lumberjack.
Oh, the super dry one with the grey hood.
Yeah.
I had one of them.
Yeah, everyone had one. I thought I never got one.
Oh.
I never got one because I was broke.
Yeah,
Povo.
I was poor. We were povos, but my mum, she'd pull it out of the bag. Do you know what I mean?
Go on, mum.
Yeah.
Thanks, mum.
Thank you for my lumberjack jacket. Well, it was actually funny story. Actually, it was from the men's section because I was that fat. I didn't fit in a women's one.
Is that a funny story or is that a sad story?
I mean, I think it's funny just because
It's funny now. What have you got there?
you got more scones. Yeah.
It's like your mum voice. doesn't it?
To be honest, that's how we talk to each other.
He just is like, I don't know, like,
Oh my god! Can you believe that
Yeah.
last weekend when we saw each other, we missed the Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Apart from the
And do
rest
you know
of the
what?
country.
I didn't know that was even a thing until you said, and then when you said, I was so convinced I wanted to see them. When I didn't see them, I felt really disappointed, so I blame you.
Yeah. But neither of us knew until you.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I will see them now?
Yeah, but did you not go on social media and see them everywhere?
Yeah, I did, and it was making me fucking annoyed. Every cunt was posting, "Oh my god, Northern Lights!" I'm like, "Fuck off, mate." Some person got engaged to, like the boyfriend. This is proper boyfriend goals, right? Literally set up his camera in front of in this country. It's someone I follow, like I went to school with.
Yeah.
Set up the camera and got a picture.
You're
got-
loud.
Yeah,
Carry
got a
on.
picture of him proposing to her in front of the Northern Lights, mate. That's boyfriend fucking goals.
Do you think he was just waiting for the right moment, or do you think he was just...
I
gonna
reckon he
propose
knelt
to
down
her?
for an hour until they came, tying up his shoe, and then went, "Oh." It might have been lock of the drawer, you don't know, but...
Either that, or he'd already proposed to her, and he was like, "Wouldn't it be cute if we got it in front of the Northern Lights?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Get it for the social media.
yeah. Our parents don't approve, but...
You're a
the
liar.
internet will...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gutted when we didn't see that. The next night, Alex and I drove to the countryside round here, and we sat there for a good hour or so, and I saw nothing.
Yeah. Oh, so disappointing.
I was like, oh. And do you know what made me feel better though? Is that I learned how people were taking the photos.
Yeah,
and they
you've
didn't
got to
see it
dim
like
all
that.
the things, innit?
You've got to put it in night mode and do long exposure, so it takes 30 seconds for the photo to take, or 10 to 30 seconds, but 30 seconds is better. And your eye cannot see light that quickly.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So, because light travels so fast. Because light travels so fast, your eyes can't adjust to it quick enough.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because... I don't know. I'm not a scientist, okay? But all I know is we can't see it the way people were taking the photos.
Yeah.
But your camera has the settings to do that and the capability.
So technically, everyone's a fucking liar then.
Yeah, you're all lying. You probably saw a bit of green in the sky and
Yeah.
you probably rubbed your eye thinking,
Did you not
"Have I
see
got
that?
gunk in there?"
Did you not see that TikTok video of the people like trying to chase it, and they were like seeing purple in the sky? Like, oh my god, there it is! It wasn't. It was Premier Inn.
Was it?
Yeah.
That is so funny. Oh, no, this has been really fun.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that I was giving you questions, but you and I just love to carry on.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, I swear I had another good one.
I didn't do my third goal. So the first one's
Yeah,
going to America. The second one is
coffee shop.
/ hair salon.
Mm.
What's my third goal? Sounds gay, but I just want to be happy in it.
Mm.
Just want to be
Just
happy.
want to be happy in it.
Just want to be fucking happy. I just want to be happy in it.
I want you to be happy.
I want you to be happy.
I'm happy. 90% of the time. I just
I'm-
10%. I haven't got a dog.
No, I was going to say, you looked at me like I was a 10%.
I mean, you're in the same direction as the dog. So.
Yeah, maybe I just projected that elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I also wrote down, what's your most embarrassing moment? You don't have to say it. I just thought it'd be funny.
God,
Funny, innit?
What's my most embarrassing moment? Oh, I know what my most embarrassing moment is.
I know one.
It's not embarrassing though. It's hilarious.
Go.
It's when I got chewing gum stuck in my butthole.
What?
What's that video? That's one of the most viral videos.
Yeah.
Where she explains the chewing gum situation.
I can't remember.
Well, what happened was I was at my Christmas work do.
Oh my god, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I
fucking
remember.
absolutely spangled drunk. Got her.
Because didn't you get Stu
Yeah.
to help you?
Got back.
I picked her up from the.
Got back to my friend's house.
Remember now.
Do you remember?
You're coming back to me. I mean,
Yeah. And I went for a wee at my friend's house, and I couldn't get my pants down. And then realised I don't know how, but chewing gum stuck to my bum, and it was stuck to my pants. So Stu had to wax the chewing gum off my anus because it was stuck to my pants.
It was a good day.
Yeah, it was.
Whereabouts was it stuck to? Just your pants?
And my butthole.
And did it like wax your actual ring?
Anal hair,
Oh.
yes.
Took some off.
Yeah.
Did you frame it?
What, the anal hair?
Yes.
No, I threw it in my friend's bin.
So you should have
Lulu!
sold it on eBay. I bet you would have made a killing.
I should have put it on OnlyFans. Anal hair. And free foot pick.
Complimentary. No, I like it. Oh, I wanna use your questions.
Okay. you
So-
want the funny one or the serious one?
Both. I will do the
And then
deciding.
you'll do the deciding.
Yes. So basically, I'm testing out this new thing. It was meant to start from the beginning of recording, but that wasn't possible because Amazon was fucking slow, which is meant to be. It's meant to be like a takeaway, I know it. Anyway, so that's funny. Ooh. Do you know what? I'm gonna ask both. Oh yeah, this is meant to be anonymous. So pretend that the last interviewee is not in the room. If you have to give one up, what would it be? Raves and festivals or social media?
Social media.
Oh, that was quick.
That's the quickest answer she's done all day.
Well, like I wouldn't be able to scroll through TikTok ever again.
It says.
Or make videos. Like
Yeah.
social media as a whole.
Oh, see, this is the thing. Well, my answer is I would never give up raves and festivals. But I just feel like it's a really sad thing because like raves and festivals aren't all year.
Actually,
And it's not on a Tuesday night when I get home from work, is it?
Raves and festivals are all years
Raves
if you
start
travel
with the
for them.
festivals, yeah.
We do want to do Portugal next year. Drum and Bass All Stars.
Yeah, when it gets to Christmas time, that's when New Zealand and Australia, that's their summer.
Yeah, but I don't want to go there.
I just mean there's festival season there.
Yeah,
Festival
scary.
season is all year round if you find it.
Yeah, that is true.
You follow the rainbow.
But I must get lots of money.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd give up social media. See ya. I would.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
And my last question is, what is the worst thing? Well, it's not my question. This is the last.
Unknown person.
Yeah, unknown person. Who is it? We don't know. Worst thing to happen to you on a date.
I've got loads.
You know the one I want.
Is it the mole? Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, all right then. So, I was dating this guy. He was Polish and his name was Bartek, right? He's probably never going to watch this. He probably won't even understand it, to be honest. No offense. But yeah, so we, there was a complete language barrier between us both. So we'd just go on these dates and neither of us could really understand what each other
So
would
he
ever
couldn't
say.
understand you, and you couldn't really understand him.
Honestly, why? I don't know. I was in a very desperate part in my life. I was very lonely. Anyway, yeah, so we went on a few dates, went to cinema, obviously watched a film where he didn't understand what was going on. And I'm just, honestly, like, I don't understand how we survived after the first date, but we did. Anyway, so, you know when it gets to the point we're dating somewhere, it's like, well, the deed is going to happen.
Right.
So he booked a hotel and I was like, right, so the deed's going to happen like then. It's going to happen now. Like, so, get my nails done, do whatever, blah, blah. And you're like preparing yourself for it to happen. Like, anyway, he picks me up in his car and it was near Christmas time. So he gets me a Christmas card, right? Obviously where the language barrier was, it said, to the one I love, happy Christmas. And I'm like, to the one I love? I'm like, we've been on 3 dates and you can't speak English, like you're confessing your love to me, like. And I was like,
I don't even know your favourite colour.
I literally, and it had these sausage dogs on it with like holding a rose in their mouth, and it said to the one I love, and I had the fucking ick, and I was just like, oh my god. But he did get me like a bottle of champagne or something. Anyway, we go back.
Made up for it.
Yeah, so go back to we have dinner, go back to the hotel, and like, he wasn't a very good kisser, and just.
Oh.
When people were just very like when he like kissed me, right, he didn't put his face away, so it was just like that, and like like his chin just rested on mine. I was getting fucking stubble burn, like, and when it's like you move your head around, but he just was like mwah, mwah, mwah. And I was just like
Really out of rhythm.
yeah,
there,
like
mate.
just no rhythm at all. And we were like, it was gonna start like intimacy or whatever, and just he's never ever touched a vagina before. I'm telling you right now, I knew immediately that he was a complete virgin. Not even just a virgin. I don't even think he knew what a vagina looked like. I don't think he's ever seen one.
Aw.
Like he must, like, no offense, he must have like lived in like the outback in Poland before he came to this country, because honestly, this boy, bless him.
Don't know where you found him.
Yeah, a nunnery probably. I think he must have been a priest or something. I don't fucking know. And yeah, so like, you know, we're getting into it and stuff, and like, you know, it was just shit. The whole thing was a fucking mess, and I was like, oh my God.
What a shambles.
It was a fucking sham, right? Anyway, because I had just had my nails freshly done,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, he's like on top of me, and I'm trying to like push his head down, because I'm like, you're not satisfying me any other way, so I might as well, you know, try
I'm
another
taking
way.
control of this situation.
Yeah. But no, it was like a firm no from him, and I was just like, okay, whatever. Anyway,
Consent's
like,
important.
I started to notice that there was like blood like on the duvet cover and stuff, and I was like, where the fuck? And I like had it on my hands, and I was like, where the fuck has this come from, right? And then I was like, obviously checked myself, it didn't come from me.
You
and
immediately
then,
would think it was you as
yeah,
well.
I thought it was me. So then I'm looking around the bed, right? And I'm like, where the fuck is this blood coming from? And he's like, blood? Where's the blood come from? I don't know. Like, I was like, oh God, I don't know. And then like we go into the bathroom, and I've got like the duvet wrapped around me, and I'm like, hold on a second, turn around. And he's like, what? And then I was like, turn around, let me see your neck. And then it's just pouring with blood, right? And then I was like, oh, it's your neck, right? I'd ripped his mole off. and then he like feels his neck, obviously realised the mole was gone, and goes, oh, my mole! Where's my mole? My mole! And I'm like, oh my God, I've ripped your mole off. Like, it couldn't have been any worse of an experience ever. Like,
That is too funny.
And then the next day.
And then the next day, we went into Kingston, because I like was doing my Christmas shopping.
Wait, you were still with him after?
Yeah, because we were in a hotel.
Not exactly leave.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
it
ripped
was
your
just
mole off.
Plaster on the mole.
yeah. It didn't continue after that, because he didn't know what he was fucking doing. The mole was somewhere on the bed, and I was like, I've had enough. Yeah.
Moment had passed.
Yeah, the moment had passed. Nice to mole you. Yeah, so the next day we went and like did some Christmas shopping, and at this point I just, because he really liked me, and the thing is, like, we had made this whole weekend as a plan, so what am I gonna do? Be like, oh, I'm going home? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want it to look like I wasn't interested, or like, you know, it's kind of awkward after you're intimate with someone, you know. It's the amount of times as a girl, like, you're intimate with someone and they ghost you and stuff like that. Like, I didn't want to be that girl. Plus I needed to do my Christmas shopping, so he had a car. So
That was the real reason.
Yeah, so we went, and then we had a little pit stop in Marks and Spencer's in the cafe, and we got some sandwiches, and he got himself two like baguettes, but you know, the ones which are like covered in flour. Why bread companies do that and cover it in flour? But he was just sitting there munching on this baguette, right? And he was so unaware of his surroundings, and he had flour all over his fucking mouth, all over his black t-shirt, all on his lap, and he was like slapping his gums like like. And then he ate it, and not only that, he had two. So I'm just sitting there looking at him like, this could not get any worse. Like, you fucking...
Yeah, I can't forget about what happened, and
Yeah.
you're making it even worse.
Yeah, you were like, oh no, it was just an awful experience. I never saw him again after that.
Do you think that put you off dating for a while?
No, because I just went back to women.
You're like, do you know what?
Yeah.
That was why.
I texted him. I was like, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I've actually realised that I don't like men.
That's what you said to him.
Yeah. I was like, I'm really sorry, but I have...
He sees her with me. Like,
No,
"Oh."
no, because like a year ago or 2 years ago, whenever it was, I saw on Facebook that he was actually engaged to a Polish girl. So he's obviously gone back to his country, and they had engagement pictures.
Oh.
And the engagement pictures was them like arm in arm like this, and one of them had a rose in their mouth, and I just thought, fucking hell.
Oh.
Like, you know, when it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
like, that is
he's
old
like
fashioned.
he's like carrying her, you know, the princess cradle like that, and she's got like a rose in her mouth, and it's like they've got like they've edited it so there's like fucking dropping hearts coming down in the background, and I'm like, that's an ick.
No,
Yeah,
that is
an
such an ick.
Yeah.
That is just no.
Oh, big ick.
Imagine you went to a photo shoot and that's what they asked you to do.
Do you know what I have seen though? You know when it's like people purposefully do like the old 70s or 80s photo shoots in like the gear with like their siblings and stuff, or like reenact their old photos. I think that's hilarious. But nothing against, you know, Polish people. Do you know the one thing that I am going to say is like when you're doing an impression or something or someone or describing someone and you go, oh, they're foreign, people are like, why being racist? And I'm like, I'm stating a fact.
Oh, it's literally not
I'm
racist.
stating a fact. There was this one time someone's phone got stolen from my salon, yeah? And obviously I did a story about it on TikTok, and I was like, yeah, this foreign bloke came in and stole my phone from the salon, and people were like, why are you saying that he's foreign?
Because he had
and
a
they
different
were like,
accent to
no,
me.
do you know what it is? They said, you're so fucking racist. And I said, hold on a second, you're the one that is associating the word foreign with a different skin colour.
Absolutely. Because
But the word foreign to me has got nothing to do with
foreign
skin
just
colour.
means unfamiliar.
Yeah.
It can be accent, it
Yeah.
can be your appearance.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's the skin colour.
No.
I can look at someone and tell they're French.
I don't think, to
But
me,
most French people, you
Yeah,
would assume
you're foreign.
naturally
Yeah.
are probably white, but
Yeah.
they're not. They're
They're
white,
foreign.
coloured, whatever.
yeah,
It literally doesn't matter. And also, face shapes are a massive part.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that your skin colour takes into
exactly.
consideration.
And people were like, you're being racist. I'm fucking not, mate. You're the
No.
one that's associating the word foreign with a skin colour. Not me, not Hermione, you.
Have you seen that TikTok audio that someone's made that into a tune that goes, when I make my move?
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Dancing, that's hilarious.
When I make my move, you're free to check the king. No, Ron, no! What is it? He's gonna sacrifice himself! No, Ron, you can't! There must be another way!
Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not?
Do you want to get
Oh, this has been so fun, Jess. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I
Thank
come back
you.
next year.
Yeah, come back next year again. No, this has been really, really good.
Thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome. I have to remember what I'm going to say next. Oh, tell everybody your socials so they can find you. So if they want to watch more of your stuff, they know where to go. Start with TikTok. What's your
TikTok.
at?
What's my at?
Jessica Roseanna.
My at is Jessica Roseanna. My Instagram is Jessica Rose Shepherd,
Yeah, I think that's right.
and I think that's all I do.
Yeah. Do you not?
Don't try and find me on Facebook. That's weird.
Do you not have like a Facebook page?
No, I don't go on Facebook. I've got Facebook on my other phone. I don't.
She doesn't even post her videos on like Instagram or anything.
No, no, I don't do my.
Her
yeah.
Instagram is just pictures
Yeah, it's literally just my personal.
and videos of your raves and stuff.
Yeah, it's my memoir.
My memoir.
It's for me.
My memoir.
It's my movies.
What
my
if you?
memoirs.
Do you know? It might be useful to actually create like a page for that though.
I could. Yeah, I could post my TikToks to
Obviously,
Instagram.
it would be long, but
The only thing is it's just I don't want to gay.
Wait, we're doing a couple picture. Get away.
that actually reminded me I have to take photos too.
What are you doing?
It's like a gay couple.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, Lulu.
Yeah,
Oh, Lulu, you're with Uncle Alex.
that is cute.
Oh, sometimes my lips get stuck on my teeth. Oh.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this has been really fun.
It has
Really
been fun.
juicy.
Yeah.
Well,
Next time we'll talk even more about, if everyone wasn't so woke, then we could,
Yeah, maybe
People
by
so
next year
sensitive.
people will get
Will
over
we stop being so
themselves.
sensitive?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I've overbent it now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Jess.
Hello.
Go to our profiles, and I'm Jay. What I would ask you to do is if you can just hit subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. The social media platforms to follow is at BurnMyMood, or you can just follow me. Doesn't really matter which one. So that's JVicky98, which is Jai, not Jai. People ask me that.
Jai
sometimes.
ho!
Is your name Jai? No, someone recently asked me if my name was Vicky, didn't they? 'Cause people think...
I thought your name was Vicky, and then
It's because Jai is like French for Je. Je.
Yeah.
so what's Vicky then? Who's that?
My middle name.
Right.
Because
Okay.
I'm not...
Roseanna.
Yeah.
Understood, yes. Because at first I thought your name was Vicky.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, but it's not. It's Jamie. But Jamie's a bit
I literally only found that out like 2 weeks ago.
J. J-A-E.
You both have unisex names.
Yeah.
Does it ever become a? Oh, I suppose one of you is known by the people that you're.
Alex and I went to a spa once, and
Yeah,
we both
that's what
have
I was gonna say.
unisex names, and they put each other's stuff in the other
Yeah.
sex's rooms.
Yeah.
Is it sex or gender?
Gender, yeah.
Yes. Sometimes we just trade names.
Like, fine, I'm Alex.
I'll be Jay today, yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Who's gonna know?
Do you know what? You could definitely pass off as an Alex.
Yeah.
And you could
Jay.
pass off as a Jay.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I've actually decided that you suit each other's names more. Yeah. But if your name was Jay, you'd be hard, wouldn't he? He'd be like,
Basically.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, that is fucking funny. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
I didn't have to prompt her.
I'm so good.